Bradley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the 49ers going up against the Dolphins. With that, let's go down to Miami. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Miami. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
They go play action here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Time to feature the offensive starters and our first chance to get a look at Parker.
Devontae Parker came out of Louisville with a guy who was known as a mature receiver. Runs routes really well, but the best part of his game, he'll jump over you at the end of a route and go get the football.
The Dolphins put up 31 against the 49ers, but Jay Ajayi was held in check. 18 carries, 45 yards, Charles.
And he'd been on such a great roll up until recent weeks, but a lot of that has to do with his offensive line. Brandon Albert, the starting left tackle, has been hurt. Laramie Tunsil is playing great as a rookie at left guard. He's been dinged up. And Mike Pouncey in and out of the lineup. In fact, he's missed 6 games now as their starting center. And he's a Pro Bowl guy. Gets all 3 of them back again, we'll see Ajayi back at that huge level we saw earlier this season. But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Tannehill now to throw. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. A strong running. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And here's the headshots for the offense. And Carlos Hyde, a talented back.
Has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
8 yards to go here on second down. Shift together here from the D-line. Again, it's Hyde. And he's got room. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Now, the 49ers had the read option working against the Dolphins, and a beneficiary was Hyde, 65 yards on the ground. Kaepernick even more than that, as we mentioned earlier, 113.
And when you look at Carlos Hyde, you see a bruising type of a back, a slashing type of a back. Earlier this season, he missed a couple of games due to a shoulder.
Carlos Hyde, see you later. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlos Hyde, 39 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up, because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And it's possible that today the most important group could be the linebackers.
Yeah, the second level, as we like to call them, right? Defensive front has to control things, but the linebackers, they do more than clean up. They help create big plays.
Play fake to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Matt Darr to kick it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And as the San Francisco 49ers, they take the field again on offense. Wanted to go to a point that you were saying off air, and that is even though they're 1-10, and you called their game last week, this team, and it may be cliche, they're not giving up, are they?
No, they aren't. They're showing up like an NFL team is supposed to. I mean, when you look at their overall record of 1-10, you would expect to look and see they've been blown out of just about every game they've played. Let's just take the last 3 weeks very quickly. At Arizona, lost by 3, field goal late. They ended up playing New England at home. That game in the 4th quarter was a 13-10 game. And then this last week against Miami, they were down 31-14 and came roaring back and almost tied the game at the end.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And he connects with Vance McDonald. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. His throw incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. Cap gives to the tailback Hyde. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Partner, this Dolphins D, you had their game against San Francisco, and I know you knew him beforehand, but now that you've seen him up close and personal, what do you think?
I think that they're a cohesive group, rallies to the ball very well. Terrific on 3rd down, one of the league leaders in getting off the field and turn the ball back over to their offense. And then Dominican Sue, if you single block him, he's going to wreck your offense. And Cameron Wake is having a...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. He's going to go up top again. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coach, he's got a man complete. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And McDonald here over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Off the play fake to Hyde. Here's Kaepernick. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. DeJuan Harris, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Zebra! 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 Dagger! Dagger! Watch the twist! Ready! 380! Go!
On second down, here's Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Tremaine Brock. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Shift together here from the D-line. First down, a run with Hyde. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And able to find Curley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Kaepernick going to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second down now after the incompletion. A toss play. This is high. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
As I watch that play unfold, stereotypes are being broken left and right. As a corner, you're often back there guarding against the pass. But how about that diagnosis and read and getting into the backfield and making a nice play and a tackle?
And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. Here's Kaepernick to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Tannehill, they set up the screen to Ajayi. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt them.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Kiko Alonso in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Kaepernick now on third and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver, and it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, out comes Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. He'll take it at the 42. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And over the middle, this is Parker. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's 4th and 4.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Tannehill. And it's caught by Parker. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. It's complete to Parker, left side. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, Tannehill. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Throwing again is Tannehill. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Damian Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And they're back within 8. It's 15-7. Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Now he's going to let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you...
Carlos Hyde, see you later. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlos Hyde, 88 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 99 yards. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Hey, that incompletion gives me a second to say I'm sorry, because last week I knocked your yams, and my mom made a casserole with yams, and it was spectacular on Thanksgiving, as was the football. It's a great three. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Wake, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. They come up in an offset eye. On second down, Hyde. And the ball's out. Hyde fumbled it. And this is picked up by... And now look at him go. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery
better stop trying me with that same ass shit play, boy.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
This one complete, right side to McDonald. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Charles, while we have a second, we have to give a shout out to Joe Thomas. It's been a tough year in Cleveland, but tell them what Joe Thomas accomplished.
He just played his 10,000th snap in a row without ever missing one in his career.
It's unbelievable.
His career. You get a lead. There could be a small injury. You know, your foot hurts for one play. Never has he come out of a game. Never has he missed a snap. An incredible Ironman record. And he's a perennial all-pro left tackle.
Kaepernick gives to Hyde. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They run again with Hyde on first. And past the 30 down to about the 27. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one. And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. They come up in an offset eye. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mario Williams in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Kaepernick to throw for it on 4. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now here come the Dolphins. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Cuts it out to the sideline. That goes for a gain of 31.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. They run again with Ajayi. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Now it's Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They come up in an offset eye. Another tote for the afternoon workhorse. It's Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll give to Hyde. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They run it again with Hyde. And he's got some space here. And able to work his way down to the 16. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Even score late in the 4th. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. Running left, here's Hyde. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. There's just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Carry number 20 here for Hyde. And out of bounds, just shy of the end zone at the 1. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Kaepernick, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Colin Kaepernick taking it in. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They come out here in the eye. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. 7 yards on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there, making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. And a great spot to start this drive from here. A give left to Hyde. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Kaepernick looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd down, still 14 yards left. This is Harris. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They give him a gain of 38. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
And this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Cowboys going up against the Cardinals. So let's send you out to the Valley of the Sun as we welcome in our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It hosted Super Bowls 42 and 49. And it's University of Phoenix Stadium. That's where we're at in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Charles, let me ask you about this Dallas defense, because so much hype, obviously, and rightfully so about the offense. But this defense, they've held their own, have they not?
Indeed they have, and in a lot of cases, they've led the charge on defense, made plays. And let's face it, going into the season, we thought they might finish last in the league in defense. They had a lot of guys suspended. They spent a second. A defender that we all knew was not going to play this season in Jalen Smith, yet somehow they fashioned it together, led by Sean Lee, and become a cohesive unit that doesn't worry about who gets the credit and have had guys emerge and make plays that you didn't expect.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with Johnson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Call it a pickup of 7. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Defense showing blitz. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Justin Durant doesn't get mentioned very often in conversation, but at the end of every game, he's made a lot of tackles.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken.
Oh, I said he started talking. He started talking trash when he seen his lead had got a little safe.
You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
That's the only thing about the Dolphins. That secondary piece of famine, boy. Like it's you gotta really work that secondary sometimes. That boy.
So much about offense.
He caught 1 or 2 passes. I was on his back. I'm like, damn. I said, I wish I played with Arizona, bro. I would have got that nut right out of his hands.
Stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, he started rapping. I'm like, look at this dude, because he want to talk because I got on the mic. I had made a fumble. I seen what he was doing the whole game. But oh, you did? You was in there then? Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I apologize, cause I be getting mad when people start like our playbook is so big, You know what I'm saying? So we bound to run the same plays at some point in the game and stuff. But dang, he kept lining up doing it over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like god damn. So you that confident that you just know that you gonna. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna work. I mean, it worked until I really start shooting the gaps on him and stuff. You know, I made that fool fumble. I'm like, that's when I got mad. I say, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like you need to. I don't know. I made him fumble and I picked him. Yeah, he want to get on and send messages now and stuff. I won though. Yeah, you did win, but shit.
On second down, Palmer. He's got Floyd out left.
Yeah, I can't take one thing about it. I can't take a victory away from somebody and stuff, but still though, it's just like, man, I threw that dang interception. I went off route and the tight end. The way I rolled out, it ain't go by design and stuff.
On third down, Palmer.
He picked it, so that was the beginning of the end.
4 catches
I ain't
against
really
the
had no
Falcons
time
for
left.
Fitzgerald. That moved him past Tim Brown and into 5th place all time in
He
receptions.
damn near missed the field goal that pretty much did it. That bit almost ain't make it. That bit would have flooded out almost.
Every year he has his own camp. He invites some of the
I was watching your game. I seen that joke was wrapped up though. Damn, hit the ball. I seen you with a 28-7 at halftime. I seen you need to watch that.
Larry Fitzgerald always trying to improve.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis.
We was playing the Giants.
It is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over here 1st and 10.
Oh, I seen the mic going. What he was talking about. Oh, for real? I say, damn, you always get the dudes with the mics.
They come out here in the eye. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this up over the 40.
How they know that's what you is? You showed yourself.
The Zeke train continues to roll, my friend. 97 more yards.
You just have your hat on. That's what he figured.
10 and 11 now in the season.
I like playing with my Dolphins, though. It's just, damn, boy. I don't know. My secondary, that's the only thing that kind of be scaring me sometimes, especially if, you know, somebody.
And the way he goes about his business.
He did, yeah, he did.
He still carries out his play fakes, he still blocks, he does everything in addition to being able to catch the ball.
Yeah, if there's a wall, he ran through.
Yeah, he got him out. My dude I played, he got away with some points too. Cause I came back on him. I don't know at one point, I don't know when you came in, but it was just 14, 15 zip the whole way. Yeah, it was like 15 zip. I knew, I said, I said, as long as I keep that game close, it's whatever. That's when I took that kick return, but that boy, I thought he was tackling me, boy. Jakeem Grant, that boy. I said, God damn, that nigga fast, boy. That boy blew right by him when he threw, like. I said, he fast. Like, I thought he was for sure like gonna like tackle me and shit. I seen what you was playing, boy. You got a similar playbook. Whatever playbook offensively you was in, that jumped similar to the Dolphins playbook because you had some of the same plays I got in there.
I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
I seen you called me this morning. I don't know. I think I was working. I'm coming home.
You light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
First down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this down.
Guess who I'm playing now?
5-yard line. Give him 3
You don't know?
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The Cowboys.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo. And
I haven't gotten a Cowboy. Well, I ain't played in a week, but I haven't gotten no in a while.
Big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the ball.
Rush coming and he's taken
Oh, yeah?
down. Frosty Rucker.
That's a nice matchup to test yourself if they know what they're doing.
Loss of 9.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop.
Y'all match up pretty well with them. It'll be real interesting if you got somebody who knows what they're doing with the Patriots.
For a defense to attack a screen.
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against
But still, though,
if you have a blitz call, you still cover
y'all
the
match
screen,
up
that allows your blitzers
good.
to get there.
And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Now that play will end up on the highlights.
But a majority of them go, they run out of the thing with Gronk and LeGarrette.
You know, they 1-2. For the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
And he'll get in.
And they get him the TD. Gronk get going, then LeGarrette blunt spot, running your
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
I ain't
And the
playing
Cowboys are in for 6.
I had to go back to the Cardinals for a minute where it's a lot of picks I can't get with the Dolphins. Shit, you seen that pass I dropped? I was wide open on that crossing route with Devontae Parker. That bitch, I said, touchdown. But yeah, I would have to catch that matchup. If you ever get matched up with them again, I would have to catch that matchup. I would love to see that matchup. That's a good matchup. It's just like the Cardinals matchup good with the Patriots. It's defensively for real. I don't really the offense. My offense is offense, whatever. But I like the defensive matchup. How I match up with their offense. This week.
Can they come back now?
They away. Play Baltimore. Yeah, then the Cardinals come back on the next home. I might go to that game.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
We got a tough finish though. You know what I'm saying? Like after the Cardinals, it's division opponents. The second back to back with division opponents. Y'all straight, man. Y'all sold up. Y'all division close, so y'all might go down to the whole end of the season just because y'all division close, even though y'all got a 2-loss record. Like the Cowboys. The Cowboys, that thing sold up. It's just if the Giants lose one more game, the Indians definitely they play tonight. They play Minnesota. But they definitely had that thing sold up.
On first down, it's Palmer. And unable to connect on the long
they showed y'all game on Sunday. They came after our game was over.
Now it's football focus time, and it's getting towards the
Oakland was
playoffs.
rocking.
If we look at the NFC playoff picture right now, legitimately, who can challenge the Cowboys?
Well, I think first and foremost, you're going to say Seattle. Because
I guess, if Luke Kuechly played, he would have made a difference in them probably keeping that lead or whatever. Because they had that linebacker filling in for him. They had him everywhere, guarding everything on that field. But I seen him on the receiver out one time. I think that was a touchdown. I said, dang, how they got the tight end on him? He got locked on to him.
Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Yeah. Can they bottle him up again?
The 49ers looked pretty good, you know? But, I mean, that game, Colin Kaepernick has to say looked pretty good.
It'll be second and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
I know we go to New York. Yeah, we go to New York, period. Buffalo and New York Jets.
On second down, here's Palmer.
We pull up to Kansas City.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm pulling for them too. If they lose, that means we can move up for our next spot. They're Kansas City.
And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
They lose, we can move up to that next wild card spot, but we just gotta keep winning.
Now it's Palmer. Screenplay.
Look what they. Well, see that's one thing about Denver. Denver ain't the same. They ain't the same without that quarterback. They ain't got. I mean, from how I watched on Sunday night when he played, Kansas City was all over. They was all over. What's his name? Simeon. They was all over Simeon. I say, man, Simeon gonna play like that. Denver don't stand a chance because the defense can't do everything.
They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to
try to go. That's how I felt when I
for
watched it on Sunday night.
Come out here in the eye. They run. It's Johnson.
Oh. You ain't gonna have. They need to bump up Jay Ajayi. Jay Ajayi, they got that bitch so slow, boy. I be having to get I have to get a real break on them fools just to get score a touchdown. He like an 86 speed.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right.
Touchdown.
Fitzgerald's got it right side.
Oh, no. It's too late. Dang, I feel like right at the goal line.
On EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
It'll be interesting. It's still going to be tough for us because we got to go up. We got to go on the road to close out all our games pretty much.
So both teams have their marching
places where we don't do good, where New England come down
three.
but so we got the 3 on the road left, so 2 out.
Now come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Yeah, I said, let me
they
watch
like
your
what they
screen.
did in the
I said,
first
you got
half.
the
That
camera
worked
thing
okay.
up.
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
I definitely can't play you no more because I know I see exactly what you're doing. I see exactly.
But you still have to be alert.
Yeah, you got the same playbook as me.
On second down, Elliott muscles him off. And now they're going to get him down right now.
Whatever one you used the last game you played, I got the same dang play.
And that's going to lead to a third down.
Yeah, I got the same play. I used the Panthers. I used the Dolphins playbook with the Panthers yesterday. It turned out okay.
9 yards to go. It's third down. They'll come out in the pistol.
They plays ain't too crazy.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, he caught some.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
I guess I'll be floating back and forth between these two teams playing.
And that brings up fourth down. Now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
What quarter you in? Damn. I was going to say I'll watch it when I'm done, but you're going to be done before me.
Now it's Peterson.
Oh, that's over?
And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
What, you winning?
21 yards. Well done on the return.
Oh, Lord.
And the Cards will take over first and 10.
You got a 6-6, a 3-3. I'm gonna go ahead and try to focus in on this game right here. He being me 6-0.
They'll start the drive of the ground with Johnson. And he's got this one just across midfield.
I'll check your game out after you
just
still
when you
playing,
want
but
a first down run,
so.
call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
All right, what you eating? What you at, Ricky tonight? No Ricky? Oh,
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Oh, you do? Oh, shit.
Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
What they doing? Got you working on Thursday night?
Losing 3. And now it's third down.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long.
I ain't really know when you was working with your schedule was.
What's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
This is caught inside the 15. And they got 29 yards there. And it'll give the Cardinals a first down. And now a first down following that long gain. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you, push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And that one puts them on top here in the third. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And out now come the Cowboys. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Dallas first down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. This is Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical, spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
He was looking for Terrence Williams that time, and it's third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Here's Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now Prescott on fourth down. He's got his man. It's Williams. That one good for 14 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley from 19 yards away. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They go play action now. Palmer. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Michael Floyd. And it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Screen play, Johnson. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
10th carry now for Elliott. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there out of the running game. 31 yards. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. They come out here in the eye. Now Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Barry Church. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more confident. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Elliott. No, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football and don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Well, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
And Catanzero's kick is right through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so now then, the field goal puts you back within one score, but I'd be surprised if this is not an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, you still got the 2 timeouts, but I think you're right. I think you roll the dice right here.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They go to Elliott again, and some room to work. The 20, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up.
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. One last shot for Palmer. He's got time in the pocket, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
Little titty. Little titty. What's up, girl? I'm gonna come play with y'all.